Hey, good evening, everyone. Okay, I finally got my green screen, and the only problem I'm having now is trying to figure out how to get rid of this grainy video. If any of you guys have um, a link for it, please let me know. Cause you see this, I don't know how to get rid of that. It keeps saying low light, but I keep increasing the light, and it doesn't fix it, and I can't seem to figure it out. And so let's go ahead and get into Spain. You guys haven't seen an update. I haven't been in. Okay, so you guys are seeing the top of my laptop, okay? And let me click on interact. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. So I had one. Okay, I took him out. He's probably sending a ship. But anything that tries to come in here or come through here is going to get attacked. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. Must have just ended them. Hold on, let's see. Naval Wing, 15th Naval Wing, let's see. Bermuda. And there's no way off. Oh man. Did he take out my destroyer too? Oh no, watch this. So watch this. Let's go and take him out. And then see, this is the reason why you want to keep your islands. So then let me, so his attack, man, but he's only got one there, and yeah, he's only got a one level 1. Okay, so I lost some troops. I lost what, like 5 troops. He's been hitting me for a minute. That's fine though. This is gonna be a knockdown, drag-out war. So let's see what everybody's been saying to me. Okay, United States, my friend, I share that I have nothing to do with the decision of Cuba to declare war on you. I want you on my team. Cuba does not respond to me. I'm waiting for your request for peace. Yeah, you want peace as your... Okay, so... Alright, so it looks like we've got these guys over here. Cuba has been attacking me, and it looks like I am going to go ahead and I'm going to show you what it's like when you say, hey, oh, I want peace, and then guess what? I'm going to attack you while you're begging for peace. And, you know, I'm going to even move this off of Gibraltar. And let's move it in here because I know exactly. And he's probably, but you know, as long as I get one good lick in on him, that's all that matters. Okay, so let's look at production. Alright, let's look at my cities because I know I got bombarded this morning. Okay, I got an arms industry there, an arms industry there. I've got an arms industry there. Got an arms industry there. I got one there. And I got one there. Okay, I need to repair the damaged airbase. And let's see here. Let's bring up. Valencia. Well, oh well. Let's build one of these, because that's important. Let us build another. No, you know what? I'm good with destroyers. I need some tanks though. So let me start building some tanks. So there's a tank. Let's see, I've got some level 2s. Okay, I need to get strike fighters. But I don't have those at the moment, so you know what? I need some infantry too. So let's go ahead and go after infantry for tonight. I just want to make sure I have enough infantry. What is it? What am I wrong on? 1900 and 1400. Okay, fine. I will do... We'll do this here. Oh, no, can't do that. No, can't do that. So I'll just do this here. And there we we go. Alright, so I'm going to have to wait a minute to get up to that. So I'm up to 157. How many units do I have? Let's see, I have 48 units. Well, I just lost a crap ton too. Well, you know what? I've given more than I got. And I think these guys are yeah, he's just got a couple of destroyers coming at me. So I'll wipe him out, and he's gonna have to come after me. See, he's coming. He wants to come after me and say, "I want peace. I want you on my team," as he's attacking me, and he doesn't even come on that often. Mozambique. He's the one attacking me, yet he's begging me for peace. Is this like fucking for virginity? Okay. Yeah, I heard that one time. You know, if you want to ask something really stupid, an oxymoron is let's fuck for virginity. Okay, guys. Let's see what happens. It looks like I've got Libya coming over. Looks like, you know, Serbia is not really gonna last. You know, and he keeps trying to, I don't know what's going on here. Right now I am just trying to get a foothold, and so I'm gonna have to sink his whole navy. And once I get done sinking his whole navy, then I can yeah, I can't wait to see. So how long until I get there? An hour? Okay, so like 15 minutes. Alright guys, let's check on the other server and see where I'm at, because I saw I was getting my butt whooped earlier. So it wasn't that I was getting my butt whooped, it was that it wasn't that I was getting my butt whooped, it's just that I don't know what happened going in a different direction. So filters interact. See, I hate this about OBS. It's like, man, I just want to get into it and get going, and you got to do so many different things just to get it. So he had to come back and take this back, which means I made it about here, and he stopped me, and that's fine. Let's see here. While we are working on his guy, and he keeps coming in, I am just going to I'm just gonna work my way down and have some fun. All right. Oh yeah, and I've got this guy going through doing some serious stuff. Okay. Let's see here. I have a Navy jet. Let's just put him here, just for cause. All right. So let's see here. I got 4 and I got my 5. Okay, so let's see. Oh, and it looks like I took out his navy. Let's go up here and let's patrol here, and let's just get really ballsy and patrol here, because these are the places where he could build an airbase. And then that way, if he has any ships, at least I am knocking him out of the way. And so these should be done. Let's see, have I gotten it maxed out yet? Yeah, it's maxed out. So I am working on helicopters, I think. Here I am working on helicopters. Yep, that's what I'm working on. Alright. Man. Sorry guys, I am really tired. I have been working on putting up a green screen. I just got my new tripod for my A6000. I got my capture card finally, and I got my dummy battery. I got my green screen. I got all this stuff, and so I've been working all day trying to set everything up. And then I've been having issues with OBS, so I've kind of been slacking and not really doing much because I've been working on that instead of being able to sit back and play some game. So anyways, guys, this is all I really have to say for tonight's playthrough. You know, it's well, let's take one more look at. There's really not much that I can do. I mean, other than just, I mean, I can go after USA, but I have to clear out his navy first, and I can't really do much until I clear out his navy. And let's see what kind of navy he has. He's not really a smart player according to Mozambique. So let's see. Okay. Well, there's not much to do. I mean, I got attacked. I took out his troops. I've been going on a counteroffensive, but it takes a minute because when you have to go from, when you're going from Europe to Asia to Africa, there's land bridges. So if you want to go around something, you can just go around something and get to somebody. Whereas with going across here to the Americas, there is no land bridge, and so you have to take the sea route. And just like I took out all of his units with something real simple, he came and he took my units out. Or he only took out like 4 units. I mean, seriously, guy, you are despicable. All right, but he came over here and he attacked here. I sunk his ship, and because he had a destroyer coming after me. So 27%. I need to send a unit over there. That's important. All right, get a unit over there. And that way he is protected, or at least I get that, because I mean, what was he looking to do? I mean, luckily I moved all of my units out, but he thought I had units there, and so he attacked, not realizing, and so now we will see what's happening. I got Serbia and Ukraine working on it. I got Ukraine working on cleaning up Europe so that I can focus on getting over here, because this is going to take a minute. It's going to slow me down as far as points, and it's going to because I mean I could go down here into Africa. Well, no, actually, I either have to go and take out Mozambique and then Libya, which I mean I could probably take out Libya, but it would be a knockdown, drag out fight, coin flip. And Mozambique, I would expect the same, because Mozambique seems like a decent player, and I hear he's pretty respectful too. So I'm trying to get everybody to come together, and so maybe we'll get the top 5. And Serbia may have to go to the side and be like, "Look, dude, you were slow on the ball. Good luck next time. You're gonna be food for somebody. I'm not gonna touch you." But anyways, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of your night. Good morning and welcome to another episode of Gaming with Jason. Alright, so I have been getting my green screen figured out, and I had to take the weekend, so I took it off. Let us get into... Let's start with Spain, because that's where all the action was happening. If you guys remember, I was under attack. So if you guys remember... this week, this Saturday, I think it was, is that that was the day I was getting attacked. Well, here, let me show you kind of what happened from all of that. And now, as you see, I got some help from Ukraine. We've got Washington, D.C. That's been taken out. I disabled that city. I'm taking that city. Oh, I need to see, and I also went down here. I took one city. Oh, dang. So let me split here, and let's go after his capital. I already took one of your homeland cities, dude. See, it's a slow process, especially when you have to go across the ocean like this. It is a slow process. So here, let me see who that is. that is going to be something I need to keep an eye on. How long until he gets there? 13 minutes. Okay, so we've got a few minutes. So let me get you up to speed on what happened. I was trying to do a merger with Mozambique, USA, Cuba, and I was trying to bring me and I was trying to bring me and Ukraine over. And what ended up turning out is I ended up picking up Libya. USA kept saying, I want you here, I want you here. But, you know, that really wasn't the case. So, you know, the USA just kept saying that they wanted me here. And I'm going to have to monitor this, maybe even off of the playthrough, but I'm going to have to figure out who this is. But anyways, USA decided that they wanted to keep attacking me even after they said that, oh, no, we'll stop, da da da. And he was playing a game. And that's really what frustrates me about this whole thing, is that he should have, you know, and as you see, my cities did get leveled, but even though I was leveled and I was playing on a 2-on-1, just so you guys know, yeah, it was a 2-on-1. So it started out with just Cuba, and then Cuba brought the United States to it, and then from there, they kept trying to attack me. And you know, it wasn't until, I don't know, what was it? It wasn't until I think maybe the third it wasn't until Saturday. It wasn't until yesterday. No, excuse me. Yeah, it wasn't until yesterday that I actually asked for any help. So I handle everything on my own on Saturday, and then on Sunday, he brought a 7-stack and took out this city, and then had another like 4 or 5 stacks. So I had to take those out with my Navy bombers, and Libya finally helped me. You know, and this is something that I want to talk about. I'm going to clip this out later on, but if you guys stay through to the end of this, I'm going to talk about some things that are important if you want to talk about winning, being in a winning coalition, or just winning a game. So let us see here. Let's see what Mozambique said, because I know he's being, I think he's yeah, because I mean, he doesn't get it. I said, like, Libya's a decent player, lots of respect. If it comes down to it, if you fight us, he will fight you. Again, we want you here. No need for a dick measuring contest. And so now he says, I think I sense a little bit of a dick measuring language from you. Are you an idiot? That there was nothing in there that was a dick measuring contest. Not if you're an American, not if you're from America and understand the English language. And this was, it was a sign of, look, man, I'm gonna walk lightly. I'm gonna carry a big stick. You cross these lines, that's the way it is. And so therefore, I'm just gonna leave it alone, because this guy probably isn't that smart. Really? Bolivia, are you seriously trying to attack me? Really? You know what, Bolivia? I'm just gonna take you out right now. I'm just gonna save us all the hassle. All right, Bolivia, you. All right, let me let people know. All right. Looks like Bolivia is trying to make it 3v1, or really 3v2, 3v3. Yeah, because Libya's gonna take over the United States. Ukraine's he's gonna take over what the United States took, as far as the rest of this goes. You know, and let's see. So it's really a it really is kind of 3-on-3, but everybody's choosing their battles. So as you see, here's my naval patrol. There they are, and boom, gone, just like that. Didn't even make it to my beaches. Didn't even make it within like 500 miles of my coastline. See, that is the good thing here. Um, all right, guys. So just one thing that I want you guys to be aware of as far as my camera goes. I'm working on my lighting and getting my camera. This is still a new camera for me. A lot of the issue is I'm wearing a dark shirt. If I wasn't wearing a dark shirt, you know, and plus I've also got, I'm learning the difference between the f-stops, and so mine has got a 3.5, and so here shortly I see one that I want to buy that has a 1.8, and that should clear it up. It's considered a prime lens, so I'm going to be going for that pretty soon, and that will fix some of this here. But anyways, with that being said, on a side subject, because I always monitor, I look at my recording as I'm recording just to make sure that something weird isn't going on, that I'm not all of a sudden like, you know, all the way over here and now you can't see me, you know, things like that. Um, all right, so let's see. What is Serbia? Yeah, thanks. I'm playing multiple games at once, so um, yeah. You shouldn't play more than one game at a time until you learn the game. You really don't know the game until you get around level 30 plus, because quite frankly, I mean, I thought I knew the game in the 20s. No, no, no. It wasn't until I got into the 30s that I started learning actually how to win. You learn how to fight and how to survive, but you don't learn how to win until you get over ring 30. You know, at least that's been my experience and what I've noticed. When I start seeing players hitting like rank 30, I'm like, okay, dude, you finally figured this out. Let me smack you down one last time just to etch it in. Alright, so there's not much to do here. Let's see what I can do. Okay, so let me build a bunch of infantry here. I need to build up my military. I can't slack. So I needed a day off yesterday. Oh, I was so exhausted. I mean, I fought and did this, but I went and played my other favorite game, which is Medieval Dynasty, and you will be seeing some playthroughs of that as well here shortly. Because yeah, I wanna show that. That's fun. And then I'm still working on getting the Left No Man Behind. Okay, so there's not much left to do here, and I don't see much for me to do. I have left Libya. I gave Libya my word that I would stay out of here. Is, you know, Libya is here protecting me. I don't know if I trust Libya. I mean, the guy is too busy. He's too busy sucking on the tit of Mozambique. You know, here's the things. If you want to know, okay, so before I move on the Philippines, let me give you some advice on what the weaknesses are here of my coalition and what the likelihood is I'm gonna lose. If I win, it'll be by sheer luck because, well, not really luck. It'll be more like skill and really good diplomacy. Okay, so let me walk you through this. Libya here, okay? Yeah, you think, oh yeah, that's Libya. He's strong. Da, da, da. No, he's not. He's really not that strong. But he's really not that active either. That's part of the reason. And that's a strike against the coalition, because the less active a coalition member is, the more likelihood that somebody gets invaded and is successful. One. Two. The other thing about Libya here is that when the United States and Mozambique and all of them went after Saudi Arabia and Syria and Iraq, which is Libya's coalition. He stood there and did nothing because he had an agreement with this guy. Do you realize how he is the sole reason why that coalition lost? He has their blood on his hands, because that right there, if you want me to have an aneurysm, that's one thing. Now, Libya, he's an honorable person, but I think he's a pussy. I'll just be honest. You know, if you're gonna get your butt whooped, get your butt whooped. Okay, but you better be talking trash the whole way down. It's just in a game like this, if you don't show strength, even when you are not that strong. You know what I mean? So those are a couple of things. This is going to cost you your coalition. And so some things to really think about here is that. And let's see here. All right, so we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna move on because there's really wait, hold on. Let me make sure I got that one last one. Yeah, I did. Okay, so now I have 6 infantry being built. Okay, so and I can see if I can do. Let me do. Okay, I don't want that. And let's see, can I get into that? No, I don't have enough. Let's see, can I get into this? No, don't have enough. Can I get into this? Nope, don't have enough. I maxed these out finally. I got that up to where I want it, so no. Oh, and I want to show you one more thing before we move over here. So, yes, I did take the United States down here, and I did take him down here. Let me make sure that it is an attack. Okay, good. Alright, so now let's move. Okay, perfect. You know, that's I used to actually hate that, but now I've actually learned to respect that part in the infantry. I hated it when you could mortar it because people would sit there and they would attack it. It would level a city because they would kill everything that's in it, including the city. And so by the time you get to it, there's nothing there. But I am also taking him out here. And if you it took a while. So I lost about 3 ships in the whole ordeal. And let's see, what is my death count on this thing? 4. I had a lot more before, but and apparently I lost my other I lost my other one. Huh. Okay. Well, let's see here. Let us move to. Alright, let's get into the Philippines. And now here, I'm going to share with you some reasons why we are winning, okay? And let me walk you through this because now that you see why I have an opportunity to lose. I mean, Ukraine is a lot like Indonesia. Ukraine and Indonesia are very helpful. I really appreciate Ukraine. I really appreciate Indonesia, okay? But when it comes down to it, it's more than just one player. You can build around one player. And wow, I have not moved my troops for anyways. I need to move these over here. But anyways, when you look at it, oh nice, I finally got it. Yay! Let's go here. And let's go cuz he's probably pulled all of his troops all the way over there. So let's just start taking over. Now the spider begins. Okay, so this game is pretty much won. And here's part of the reason why we won, and I'll show you a few traits. The first trait was Indonesia set the atmosphere. I did not okay, so if you want to know, here's hi and welcome everyone to another episode of Gaming with Jason. So this is our late night playthrough. I have been really busy all day. I have been working on lighting, and I also wanted to put out a couple of videos because I'm way behind on my editing. So let's go ahead and get into our late night. I did a little bit this morning on Spain. I'm pretty much considering the Philippines to be won. It's just going to take a minute to actually bring in the win. And by the way, guys, I am working on a lighting issue. You'll see actually over here. You'll see where it. I've gotta work on a couple of things to get my lighting right because I've got too much shadows over here on my on my left side, but you'll see it on the right side. But anyways, let's see here. What has been going on? Okay, New Orleans. Okay, anything worthwhile? No. Okay, so I hope you saw my earlier videos today where I talked about going after, about countering. And so as you see, I mean, Bolivia pretty much, let me make sure to let me make sure to click the attack on this. But Bolivia pretty much, you know, I don't think he's got anything left. We keep trying to send stuff, but I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I've got all or I'm getting most of the United States. You know, we're going after Canada and Quebec. I mean, it's not like, you know, we don't have. Oh, let's see if Mozambique actually applied. No, he hasn't. Let me talk with him. You know, I'm not in it for a win. I'll take the gold. I'll let him, but I will tell him that when he gets ready for a solo that he needs to take Ukraine, because I think Ukraine deserves a win on his first try. But I'll tell him that afterwards. Go for Ukraine. Okay, so and let's move this one here, and let's move it here, and let's move it here. Okay. Let me see here. Let me fix this. Okay. So I'm kind of in a cramped spot. I got a green screen against my wall, and I'm in between my bed, and I've got like my camera and everything right on top of me. So that's the reason why all this is the way it is. Okay, guys. So it looks like I'm just kind of getting some troops going. Alright, I should be able to take this city now. And I can take that city, and it looks like I'm golden. And so, oh shit. Man, we've got so many rogues. I've got so much to deal with here in Europe. And I wanted to deal with Europe, so, but I don't trust my homeland until Bolivia goes away. So let's see, we have that. Let me see, do I have strikers in this game? No, I do not. I only have attack helicopters. Let's see, what do I want to do? Do I want strikers? Do I want attack helicopters? Do I want tanks? I want tanks. Okay, so we got one tank there. Let's see. Let's put. I mean, yeah, I got plenty of the naval patrol, so that I can do that. So I'm good there. Alright, let's keep putting infantry in. And, you know, if you're asking, you know, why is he building so much infantry and why isn't he moving? Because here's the thing. When you get attacked, it doesn't matter how you get attacked, but when you get attacked, and your cities take a beating, you are going to have to figure out how to, you're going to have to figure out how to deal with the whole thing. And your quickest, easiest, cheapest unit to build is infantry. So you just build a lot of infantry. That will at least hold your cities. But I am getting ready for a full-on attack. I want to go. I think I'm not sure if I want to go after Bolivia or not. I just honestly, I want to leave Bolivia alone because I really want to focus on Europe and the United States. But I mean, if they're gonna force me, then let's see, where's a good entry point? A point where nobody would notice me. Right here. Let me, can I attack it? No, I can't. But I can move. Okay. So this will be interesting. Oh crap. Alright, so, my tanks, let me go into the tanks and see if I can get this up to, oh, okay, so we've got another 6 hours. So you know what, I'm just gonna wait until morning. It's not a super huge rush, and that way I keep it there, it's in my capital city. Alright, let's see here. There's not much else for us to do except for, okay, so we got things being built in all of our cities. Let's see what people are saying. Mozambique, nope. I speak 5. You from India or China? So, alright. So, you know what? It seems like everything's going nice there. So he sent that to me day 36. So day 37. Okay, so I just sent it to him. And where am I at in stats? I am 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm actually picking up in stats again. United States dropped off though, that's why. And so now it's just between Libya and Mozambique, Ukraine, me. I mean, where and Serbia is just down here sucking wind. Okay, so I sent Mozambique a message. I'm going to edit that out. Okay, so I sent Mozambique a message. And, you know, just so you guys know, alright, so the way that I used to play this game is I would play it during the off season. I owned a janitorial business, so I did during off season. It was no big deal. But the thing that seems to have happened over time is that once I kind of started pulling myself out of the field, and then once my janitorial business went upside down, I just played this continuously. This is a type of game that takes a huge toll on a person, and I recommend all veteran players, and I've talked to a lot of veteran players that have been playing this game for a long time, and the one thing that they'll say is you got to take a break. And I will tell you that you've got to take an advice. I'm going to keep one server going, but I'm kind of going to be half-hearted because I still want to do tutorials. I want to keep up and see how I want to keep up and see how everything is working with the game, because I want to continue playing this way into the future. Okay, hold on. Did I just lose a city? Okay, hold on. Let me go into here. No, I didn't lose the city. Am I the only player here? Hold on a second. 1833. Let's see if he... Let's see. Okay, so this server might be almost done. We are like right there on the cusp. Let's see. Indonesia, thank you a lot, man. Well, I owed you one, man. Okay. So let's see if... Let's see what happened. Okay, so we're getting close to the end of the game. Did we get his city back? I didn't get any of his cities back. Okay, he got one of his cities back. Is he building a headquarters? No. 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 Why the hell aren't you building a headquarters, man? Okay, no. No. Are you stupid? Okay, dude, you deserve what you get. I mean, if you... I told you, rebuild your headquarters. Why aren't you building your headquarters? Why aren't you building your HQ? Let me look and see what the... Okay, so we're the only ones left on the game. I'm gonna choose to end the game. Okay, so when you get to the end of the game and there's less than 4 active players, that means we're the only active players on this. So if I want to, I can just keep going, and we can... what'll end up happening is we will end up just pointing ourselves out of it. I mean, let's see, we got 600 points. We could do it in a little while. Let's see what he said here. Okay, UK. Good luck, man. Connect with me on Discord. Would love to play with you again when you have some time. And I'm done with a tiny break from the game. Okay. Alright, so this one is coming down to an end. And he's right up there at the cusp, so all he has to do, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to go get my last little bit of points that I can get. And so that means until he is out, the easiest thing for me to do is just to take these little one-pointers. I mean, yeah, it's going to take forever to get through, but on the other side, it's quick points, and each point equals gold. Okay. And so let's just go up through here and get this, get some gold. Okay. So we got that there. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Alright. And there goes Serbia. Go, Serbia, go. Alright, so let me send these guys over here. Alright. And I'll take that city. Well, looks like everybody's just kind of done for. All right, so that's a city. That's a city. I'm gonna pull this back over to my homeland. Oh, the game's pretty much over. I'm gonna help dude get his stuff back, and that's pretty much about it. Let me go there. I mean, I had to have. Did I lose my wing? I couldn't have lost my wing. I shouldn't have lost my wing. Okay, where did they go? See, that's the thing, is sometimes your units get lost. Okay, so there's a crap ton of helicopters, but what happened to the jet? Okay, so there's another theater defense. So I actually got my first theater defense. I've never built one of these. So, oops, stop. So what I decided to do was to get one of these and see if somebody was going to nuke me, which time has passed. If somebody was going to nuke me, though, I was looking to be able to, protect myself by having these theater defense systems. Now, I will probably have to try them out sometime. Maybe talk to somebody, see who has nukes, have them play against me. But as you see, this server is pretty much done. Okay, let's see what you can. That guy, honestly, okay, I understand he defended himself and he went on a counter, and that's what you're supposed to do. But also, in the same sense, we were all trying to stop the war. He was trying to get me to stop Indonesia, so I got Indonesia stopped. But guess what? He kept going, and that was the problem. And that was the real problem, is that he just kept going. And so I told Indonesia, well, if he won't stop, then you keep going, And if the guy's going to be nuking you, look, Indonesia didn't nuke him. He nuked Indonesia, and you can't sit there. This is my overall frustration. So this is, hi guys. Okay, so I am updating you guys and following through on my playthrough. Now I know I've been way behind on my editing. And I'm trying to catch up. I've got a lot of things on my plate. But I wanted to check in with you guys and give you guys an update. So you're probably going to see this towards the end, but I have decided just to compile it all together as one long playthrough for you guys, just because it got so far out of hand. Things will be settling down for me here in the next couple of weeks. We're doing a transition. My dad we're doing a YouTube channel for him, and I am, I'm doing a YouTube channel for him. I am the producer. I am the editor. And in some ways, I'm even the idea man. And I have to help out. So on Tuesdays, that's what I get to spend my whole day doing. And then on Wednesdays, once we get my stepmom's channel up, because what I want to do is I want to create a YouTube family. And so my stepmom, she is, she's not titled as a master baker, but she is definitely a master baker. Whew. Man, you want to know what? And she cooks paleo, and she makes things that, like, you would swear that it was bad for you. It was loaded with sugar and all that other stuff. So, okay. So this one is pretty much on its way to a win. As you see, I have some air defense units home. Since we're pretty much on a fast track to win, we got Mozambique on side, and we're going to be a few hundred points. Now, I am getting rid of Serbia. Serbia is the only possible risk, but I don't really think he's going to do anything, especially considering he saw what I did to the United States, what I did to Bolivia, and what I did to Cuba when all three of them tried to attack me. They all just kept sending troops. And the thing is I didn't really lose a lot of units from their troops. What I lost from was the bombardment from the Navy while I was asleep. Now, that was about the only thing that actually worked out in my favor. So, and I've got Libya and everybody. We're doing our day 35 sprint. As you see, Ukraine is going for the top. And this is Ukraine's first game, so he gets a win. This will be nice. And then you also get Brazil. Oh, no, that's... So did Bolivia go to peace with me? Wow. I wiped out all of his troops. He quit and went to peace. He's probably like, man, this guy is like something else. And I can't wait to see Bolivia die. But, the thing is, we also have India, which India is not going to survive the night. And we have North Korea. And both of these guys are so small. I mean, North Korea, he's smaller than Serbia, and Serbia has like 200 points. And I mean, I'm sucking wind at like 600 points. I'm at the bottom of the coalition. Again, like I said, I get... since I've started doing the video channel, I've watched my numbers. Normally, I'd be up here around 13 to 1500 points by now. But, a lot of the time also, I've slowed my game down, and slowing your game down is going to definitely affect your points. So, think about that. If you ever get into a busy time, yeah, you're going to have to slow your game down, but every player should get, you could have one player that gets, it has to have at least 750 to 800 points by the time this is over, because we've got about 2,000 points, or actually, once he's out, let's see, 37 and 53. So we've got about 1,500 points to get, and I'm going to get about 300 points of that. So I'll get another 1,000. As you see from the win last night, actually it wasn't a win. What happened was Indonesia screwed up. He didn't. Because he did that, I told UK to take a solo win, so that we can all at least get gold. Because otherwise, because what had happened was, so Indonesia, from what I understand, Indonesia attacked Italy. Italy retaliated. Everybody in the coalition told Indonesia to stop. Indonesia stopped. Italy didn't stop. Italy went for the jugular. Italy nuked the crap out of him. Yeah, I mean, that kid got nuked, and I'm like, man, because I had those theater defenses up. He couldn't have nuked me. He wouldn't have gotten close. I would have wiped his shit out. But yeah, he went and dropped nukes. And the thing is this is the stupid part. Italy's kind of the one that screwed up Italy ends up making out because he screwed up everybody else. He should have stopped. We said, hey, look, I even told him, I said, look, when it comes to Indonesia, I'll tell him. But, he is his own player, and as much as I want to say, I'm the greatest god that ever lived, I'm not. And he's going to do what he wants. I can't really stop him, but, we're all going to, try and get him to stop. And so I told him he had the right to defend himself. When I started attacking him, he's like, dude, I don't want a war with you. I says, well, you crossed a line, man. So, you can't do that. I get where he's coming from, and he was in the right, but he was also in the wrong at the same time. He took something that was supposed to be, so I'm doing a full-on circle. He took something that was supposed to be, just like self-defense, and then just went too far. And he had the right to do that. He was getting attacked, but also in the same sense, it's like, come on, man, really? So, anyways, alright guys, this is going to be my last playthrough for a while. I didn't realize how much time and effort and energy this took. Now, I do want to do playthroughs, but this is my favorite game, and I don't want to burn out on my favorite game. I'm going to stick to tutorials. I'm going to stick to the things that I enjoy doing, which is tutorials. I like to do a little bit of gameplay, but if I'm going to do a playthrough, I want something that I can sit there and play through with you guys for a couple of hours. Because if I have to string it out over several days, I mean, the amount of time to stop what I'm doing,
go in, set up my recording, start the recording, have the conversation, stop it, file it, get up, go back to what I was doing, come back 4, 5, 6 hours, about 4 hours later, do the same thing all over again. Then come back another 4 hours later, do the same thing all over again. That process takes about an hour just to record like a 15 minutes worth of video, because I have to get everything set up. So the amount of time that it takes, I want to be able to do a playthrough. So you guys are I like war games. I thought I liked strategy games, but it turns out I really like war games, because Ebony was a war game. It was just based in medieval times. You had archers and trebuchets, whereas this is modernized, and this is a real-time strategy. Now, I do like strategy games, but most war games tend to be strategy games or first-person shooters. I'm not into the first-person shooters, but I am definitely into the strategy part. So you guys will be seeing a lot of war games. So if you like war games like me, if you like simulation games like me, then you're going to be seeing a lot of that. And so I have this game that I'm trying to get, and I expect to get it by the end of the week, as long as everything works out the way it's supposed to. I want to get it by the end of the week, and I want to start showing you guys that, because I'm excited about it. It is a Vietnam game, and if you ever seen the movie We Were Soldiers, when I watched the playthrough and how it played through, it reminded me a lot of that movie. So anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video. This is the end of the playthrough. Again, another win. And we will do another playthrough shortly. I'll probably do maybe one every couple of months. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.